All right, guys, welcome again to another episode of Pop the Balloon Review. So, you already know, this is yours, Big Steph, in this episode, we will have a man that is going to come across and challenge all these women, right? So, let's see how they accept the challenge, or let's see what they are going to do when they are being challenged or when they are being questioned, right? So, don't miss this episode because it's going to be very, very interesting, right? And also, shout out to Arlette Amode because it's because of her show that people like me are able to do these type of review, right? To post online, right? So you always want to give credit where credit is due. So shout out to Arlette Amule and her husband, who's I believe one of the producer of the show, or maybe the producer of the show. They have a good team and a good thing going on, right? So shout out to them. And without having to waste time, because I know you don't want to listen to me, you want to watch the show. So let's go ahead and watch the show, and you guys can leave your comment, obviously. So let's bring the first contestant out and let's see how this goes.
Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
All right, we bring in the first
Hello,
guy.
welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
How you doing, Alette?
Good, good. How are you? Can we get your
Great.
name?
My name is Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40
I'll
and
be 41 in September.
Okay, it's coming up.
Okay. First impression from here, I'm 6'7", so I can already tell the dude is a little bit short compared to some of the ladies. So that's my first impression, but that is me, right? So let's go ahead and keep watching.
And Brian, what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic
Very
for a
cool.
major
So do
airline.
make a good living.
Right.
So
Now,
I fix planes. I want you to get home safe.
Hell yeah. Thanks, bro.
we appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
And now, what are some things that you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun. I like trail riding. I live in Houston.
Okay.
I'm from New Orleans, but I like to ride horses. I'm a country guy. Okay.
Country
I'm still
guy.
city, but I like to do country things.
Got it.
I like to read. I'm from the ghetto.
Reading is
but I am a nerd.
fundamental. Fun
Okay,
too.
I like to read.
Mental.
I want to know about things that I don't know. Okay. I like to go lounges, right? I like to go to museums.
Okay.
I just like to really have a good time.
Okay, nice. Now, what are some
Damn,
things
she's
that you're
the
looking for
first
in a
one
woman?
to pop.
Transparency, for sure.
Keep that in mind.
Transparency.
Okay.
If I can't see who you are when I meet you, then I would never know, right? Loyalty. That really, for men, that's a big thing. Loyalty. I need to know when you out partying, having a good time, that you loyalty and you faithful to a man like me.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers? I really don't have deal breakers, right? Because I'm from the ghetto, so I understand that we
The
do a
dude
lot
like
of things
me,
in our
don't be
past
ashamed
and in
of
our
where you are
youth that it's really a problem. So I don't really have any deal breakers. But as far as deal breakers, I don't really have any.
Okay. All right. So we did get a few pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over to those ladies, see why they ended up popping.
No problem.
All right. Let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, but I go by Mrs.
Okay.
I'm 39, and
You say you're
And-
39?
39.
All right.
39.
And Mrs. Parker, what do
Okay.
you do?
I'm a professional makeup artist.
You're a makeup artist?
Yeah, shout out to Makeup by Mrs. Parker.
All right. And Mrs., why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped your balloon because you said you don't have any deal breakers, and everybody has to have some type of deal breaker, so you have to have something that you don't like. But you look really nice. You look dapper. Nice to meet you.
It's definitely nice to meet you. When it comes to deal breakers, I'm not a surface level dating type of guy, right?
Okay.
I don't really care about your past. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans, right? So nothing that you've done in your past doesn't matter to me because that was before me.
Exactly. You see, so this is a good guy. Some of us will be like, how many men have you slept with in the past? Based on that, they will be like, oh, I cannot deal with this. But the dude is like, hey, look here. I don't care what happened in your past that was previous to me or that was before me. So when you are with me, I will start judging you based on the things that you are doing from here on with me. Not with anybody else. I don't want to hear anything. I want to see for myself. So he's, I don't know what is wrong with that. If you popping the balloon because the dude is giving you a clean slate and wanting you to start from, with him there, then I don't know.
after me, that's when you upgrade yourself.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I don't have
now.
any deal breakers, because I don't want to say that, hey, you're not my type because of what you've done in your past.
In the past, yeah.
Not knowing that that wasn't right or wrong. Okay, so that's why.
Respect.
Straight up.
And now, is Mr. someone that is your type?
She definitely. She got this cowgirl going on. I'm from the South, right? So I like your outfit. I like what you got going on. Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to our next lady over here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and I'm 37. I'm from New Orleans as well, and I live in the
That's a
DMV.
beast.
And the reason why I popped my balloon is because I am from New Orleans, and just the energy just wasn't vibing with. Like, I think you're super cool. I love the way that you look. But as far as like energy, I feel like I've dated guys from New Orleans before, and it just did not work out for me. So I think because we
Okay,
come
fair
from the same
enough. You
place,
like what
it
you
just
like.
clashes.
Okay. So since we come from the same place, it clashes.
Yeah.
Um,
I just haven't had really good relationship experiences dating people from my hometown.
You never met Brian.
Oh, hell yeah.
You never met
You
Brian,
gotta
but
let
today
her
that you
know.
did. You know what I mean? And today, definitely, you was a winner. But, the fact that you're from New Orleans, I respect that, because I respect my home, and I'm prideful on being a Louisianimal, right? And I definitely was feeling you. But,
Thank you.
you know,
Like I
since you
said, you're
popped
very
on me,
handsome.
we don't really deal with rejection too well. We respect that, but we move on.
And then
Nice to
Tracy,
meet you.
Tracy, we actually didn't
Straight
get what
up.
you do.
So I work in management. So the person that I kind of link with, we can kind of go into further of my career. Yeah.
What industry? What management? What industry?
I wouldn't like to say. Yeah, I would like to discuss that with the person that I match with. I
Okay.
think that's a little more in depth.
Okay. You're looking good today. I love the orange.
Let's go to our
Definitely.
next lady here.
When I started Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I needed a website. Figuring out how to make one was pretty hard on the old.
Sorry about
We can
that,
have your
guys.
name and age.
My name is Chanel Kidd, and I am originally from Gary, Indiana. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coco Stiletto on Instagram. I have my own business. I'm a business consultant, and I also create trivia games that I sell on Amazon.
Okay, and I'm sorry, we didn't get your age.
I am 42,
Oh, 42. Okay.
and the reason why I popped my balloon is pretty much, and you have already answered. You didn't have any deal breakers. I need someone that knows what he wants. I can be a handful sometimes as well. So, and it can be anything. So it's got to be something that makes you tick, that you can be honest about. So that's why I popped my
She's
balloon.
grown.
And you kind of remind me of my nephew, just kind of.
Oh, come on. You can't go there.
Can I remind you of my nephew? Okay. So you said the deal breakers would be because I don't have a deal breaker?
Correct.
Okay, well, I could have a
I
clean...
need, I need a man to tell me something. Tell me what he want and don't want.
And-
If
and
you
that
can't
will-
tell me that,
and
I
that-
might jump all over you.
And that will come. Definitely. I would definitely tell you where you're going wrong at.
Okay.
But as far as a deal breaker, I have a clean slate with everybody.
Yep.
I'm the type to trust you before
Until
I not
don't
trust you.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to give you that grace before I don't give
I
you
don't
that
know
grace.
what- I still
right?
don't see what
But I
is
respect
wrong
how
with
you
that.
feel.
I like that response.
But hey, woman like
We
what
might
they
circle
like.
back, but
You might go get back?
we might.
You want your balloon back?
Do you want that balloon back?
Not yet.
Okay.
You got to get the gab I see, so we're just gonna.
I got the gift of gab.
Let's go on to
It's
our
transparency,
next ladies.
love.
Okay.
Okay, if we can start off with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae. I'm 34.
Hello,
And
Janae.
Janae, what do you do?
I'm in school for fashion design. I'm an office assistant, and I'm a new entrepreneur. Just about
Okay.
to launch my fitness clothing line called We Fit.
Entrepreneur.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon for Brian?
Hey, Brian. I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too
Damn,
tight.
Why she gotta do him
I'm
like that?
kinda
Why she gotta
ghetto
roast
too,
the
so
boy?
I like them a little
I don't-
loose, and
I don't
that
think
was
his
just it for
pants
me.
are too tight. It's tight.
How old are you?
Maybe a little bit,
34.
34?
Mm-hmm.
How many
but
kids you got?
manageable.
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies. Okay.
I should have said
Okay, so she has 3 kids. She's 34. 3 kids, 3 baby daddy. I don't know if women know this, but whenever you have that many kids and you still are here on the dating game, like your bargaining chips are very, very low. I mean, we gotta tell our young sister, make wise decisions. You know what I mean? Because I'm not here to judge or anything like that, but this, your bargaining chips on the market become very low the more kid you have, especially with more baby daddy. I can understand the first time is a mistake, like, oh well, he got you. But when you have a second and a third, that gotta be on you. I'm sorry to say, but that gotta be on you. You just have a poor choice. You're making poor decisions and poor choices. Let's just keep it real here, because when it's a man, we have to accept our accountability. But when it's a woman as well, like, hey, let's just call it the way it is. This is anyway. Let's see what the dude says.
Said 0. Because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. There's no man in my life.
Okay.
No man in your life?
Nope.
Why is the
my
reason
boys.
for there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away,
That is
and the other 2 are
understandable, yeah.
nowhere to be found.
Yeah, sorry.
So, what can you
the
do?
other two just disappeared.
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God knows.
Or is there something wrong with you?
Possibly.
yeah.
But I think I'm just fine.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style.
Okay.
With everything going on.
But if you are 42,
I like the pants to be a little baggy, that's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
I don't remember,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
you can't just
How long you
judge
been out
a
here?
man by
2
the
years.
pants and
2 years?
say he's
Yeah.
not for you
Okay.
because
It's nice to meet
the
you.
pants
Nice to
is
meet
just
you.
clothes. You can remove those.
Let's go on over here.
can
We can have
remove the
your name and
pants.
age.
I am Venusian, 39.
And you said Venusian? And what do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
Okay.
Cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a free-spirited woman, so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why I pop my balloon.
What do you mean check in like they're your parent?
Okay.
The way that you were discussing how somebody needs to constantly, when we're out and about, to text or call and check in, that's something that I don't subscribe to. So that's why
I mean,
I
I
pop my
don't
balloon.
understand what is wrong with a
Okay.
man wanting
What do you
to
do?
know where you are. You are his
I'm
wife.
a
What if
TikTok
something
creator
bad
manager.
happened to you?
TikTok creator manager? For what company? Or is it for yourself?
Bro, come on now.
It's for TikTok.
Come on,
TikTok?
man. It's for
social
TikTok.
media.
Okay, social media?
Social media agent, yes.
Okay, how many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
Damn, bro.
No? Okay.
You said it, huh?
Okay. I was just asking because for real men,
You see?
that's what matters.
Uh-huh.
Your first one is given.
You see, he asked a question, a challenging question, like, hey, the first one is a mistake. How about the other one? Like, you didn't think after the first one you could sit down, reflect on it, and make better decision next time? All the other women pop. I have a feeling maybe they are in the same boat because, people these days don't want to be told the truth, Hey, they do just ask a question and they already pop. So I have a feeling they are in the same boat. But let's see.
Your second one, the mistake is on you.
Oh, is it? Well, there's
That's definitely
circumstances
right.
under why I got
That's
pregnant.
definitely
but
right.
That's nor here or there, and that's
Yeah,
not
but
what I'm
you-
here for.
Okay, definitely. You're a beautiful woman, though.
Thank you.
But I respect your answer.
Thank you. Let's go back here. Okay.
So this is our Flippy 3.
Come on, man.
Flippy 3 is actually twice as fast.
We can start off with your name and age.
I'm Shay, and I'm 37.
How you doing, Shay?
I'm doing amazing.
Shay, what do you do?
So I work for the county, and I have my own hair business and a few other little small businesses.
All right. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So originally I was feeling it. I like
Okay.
I don't want to say a bad boy, but I like somebody that's outspoken. But the question of, I feel like you're challenging the women. Oh, how many baby daddies you got? And then,
it's
it just, does that matter? You say future, so that's their past. It's not their future. How many kids do you have?
I have one daughter. She's 19.
Do you want more?
I do.
My balloon still pop because I don't want any more.
Okay.
You don't want any more?
Not at all. I
You
have.
can't have
one.
any more. You
No,
you
I'm
choose
choosing.
not
I
to
choose
have
not to have
any
any more. I have a
Okay.
almost 14-year-old, and
Okay. Yeah. Well, the
Fair
reason
enough.
for me asking their past about the baby daddies because it lets me know where they're going in their future. If you didn't want to have a baby daddy for the second time, then that lets me know that you was uncareful of what you're dealing with.
Do you necessarily
Okay.
believe that somebody's past is their past that don't determine their future?
No.
Because I mean, I can look at you and say like you made
See?
people make mistakes.
Yeah, they are
And it-
contradicting themselves. So now, when he said earlier he was giving everybody a clean slate, most of them popped their balloon because they were saying that you need to have something that to sell a woman and something like that. Now he's like, okay, so I'm asking you about the number of baby daddies so I know, the indication of your future. And guess what? Now they are saying, oh, the past is the past. You see? So it's like controversial. Like, people don't really know what they want, right? Not everyone, but some people don't know exactly what they want.
It could happen. I feel like once or twice, okay, some things become a choice, but
No.
your past doesn't determine
When it
it.
comes to once,
Yeah.
is a mistake.
It's a mistake.
Twice, that's on you.
That's
Okay,
on
so
you,
then
yeah.
say like you get into a relationship with somebody, you get married, and things don't work. So then I guess you made a mistake, so you once is a mistake, and then twice is. I don't believe in that because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay,
You
but-
should have learned from
They
that
do
very
stand
first
out.
mistake. Okay,
Lessons are
and
to be
not
learned.
saying that your child is a mistake, right?
Of course
But the
not.
fact that you chose the wrong man to have kids with, and secondly, not to have a marriage after the next one or before
Marriage
the next
doesn't
one.
determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I've known people to be married for a long time and it don't work out, baby. So
Okay.
yeah, you are no, honey bun.
Okay.
You're too aggressive
Okay.
now.
No
You
problem.
know.
Well, the aggressiveness that comes from a Southern man, right?
Baby, let me explain
And we
something to you.
stand on what we talking
My roots
about.
come from Texas, so
Okay, I'm from New Orleans.
okay, so
You know what I
the
mean?
South,
So
the
when
battles
you-
of the South.
All right,
like I
Brian.
said again.
Brian, let's move on.
Okay,
Let's move on. Let's
no
move on.
problem. Have a good day, love.
If we can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm 37.
All
And
right.
Shay, what do you
Hello,
do?
Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster, and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy, I didn't want to pop it too soon. I like to feel you out first, but just based off of the energy and the conversations that were had between the women, and just overall, that's it.
Okay.
So you a follower?
No, I
The
went up.
dude
That's
went
why I
straight
said I
up
didn't
there.
pop it right away. I wanted to see for myself.
So you didn't like my responses and the women that I responded to? You didn't like the responses?
Just the energy from it.
Okay.
Yeah,
The energy is too strong for you, huh?
not necessarily too strong. I just didn't too much care for it.
That's understandable. I respect that, though.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Davinia, and I'm 41.
And Davinia, what do you do?
I'm a compliance analyst for a payment processing company.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon. I was waiting because I was trying to feel the energy, the vibe, the connection, chemistry. And I believe he was speaking very well, very suave, handsome gentleman. So I was trying to give it some time. But then it started to feel like an attack. And I didn't like or agree with the attack. So that was why I popped my balloon.
Okay. So you say it felt like an attack. Can you elaborate on that?
You don't judge people from their past, or you like to start off with a clean slate. I don't think that if a relationship works out for a woman and it happens to be her second baby daddy per se, I don't think that's her fault. So if she decides
sounds
to
like you got
stay
touched,
and
maybe
marry
you're
the man,
involved.
like Brian says, then that means she's settling. And I don't agree with a woman having to settle just because the opinions of others thinking that, it's going to be her fault. It's her fault because it didn't work out. No.
Okay.
Because people, they start off with different personas, and then you slowly kind of learn who they really are. So if you decide to walk away because that situation isn't healthy for you, that doesn't mean that it's your fault that it didn't work out.
No, but we're talking about having a kid.
So there's 4 billion women on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a black American from Louisiana. I have the choice to have the pick of the litter. So why would I pick you if you have multiple baby daddies?
Well, don't pick me.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you
I
have
understand
the choice.
that.
You have the choice. We all
I
have
have
a choice.
I have the choice, but you're
Yeah.
judging me on the fact that I have the choice.
Yeah.
No, I'm not judging you. That just means that I'm not for you. If you're going to judge
What's
me because
that
my second
40-year-old
baby daddy didn't
woman
work out
doing
for
over
me,
there? I
then
don't
I'm not
know.
for
She
you.
keep making
So I'm not
faces.
judging
And I
you and your
understand that.
opinion
How many
and
kids
your
you have?
preference. I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay, how many baby daddies?
2.
2. Okay. So it's no disrespect towards that, right? But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier,
Yeah.
right? We give you a few from one man. That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top
That's
tier
exactly
man.
right.
Yeah,
Why?
that's
Because there's
true.
billions of women on this
It
planet.
is true. top tier
Right.
man will want. Yeah,
Okay.
that is very true.
Okay, well, Brian, that is all the balloons popped.
No problem.
But we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
All right, guys. Thank you, Brian, for allowing us to, have some fun on this one. But what he just said there, I think is actually true, right? Top tier men, especially top tier men, what age are they usually in? Within their 40s, right? Because they spend this whole time building their resources, and now when they actually want to settle down, they don't want to settle down with someone who already have a lot of baggage, like many baby daddy. Like, yes, from one man you have 3-5 kids, that's okay, because from one man we have to deal with only one person. But once you have like multiple, like, it become a little bit difficult to deal with, like, because imagine Paul has his own dad, like Peter has his own dad, like, I don't know, Marie has her own father. Like, a man coming in your life has to deal with all those baby daddy. Come on now, like, let's not ask a lot from a top tier guy. That is a lot of headache. If he's making that much money, he's gonna go find somebody that is younger, somebody that maybe doesn't even have kid, or maybe that only has one from one baby daddy. Right? So it's just something that, hey, you just got to be mindful and be careful. It's not to insult anyone, but you got to be mindful of that when you are making life decisions, right? Because it can come back later on and catch on you, or, so it's just the way it is. But guys, if you guys like this episode, please feel free to go ahead, like, subscribe, share, man. Sharing is caring. You already know. Big Steph, one love, man. Can't complain here. Okay.